Hello and welcome back to the Dig Works. With Stacey, obviously.
Hello again.
Andrew in a field because
Yes.
she's collecting more items.
Ooh,
A scarecrow. And no birds.
Birds. Oh, no friends.
Efficient.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
Wish I had one like that
to
keep the idiots
away. I like that.
Scarecrows always remind me of Wurzel Gummidge.
Oh, I always think of Jack Skellington.
I guess because he's got a pumpkin for a head.
Yeah, he is the Pumpkin King. That's actually quite hard to say sometimes, Pumpkin King.
Yeah. She's taking its head.
Oh, decapitation! And you've unlocked a bird cage. I think it's a bird cage. Is it a bird cage?
It's a bird cage. Do you recognise any of the music I edited in?
I sort of recognise this.
If you give me your head, you something please me. You will please me so much more. From a silver platter, I shall eat you.
Lovely.
Mind you, that's some of the lyrics from the songs of this game.
I do recognise the music, but can't put my finger on it.
Okay.
What is it?
No, you have to guess. Guns are just boring. Wish people still fought with swords and spears.
Sorry, I had the music. I just don't recognise it.
It's a piano, but it's so I didn't get copyrighted and stuff.
Yeah, but what is it?
I prefer my music engraved in black. Okay, that's from picking up a record. But yeah, I think it's called Let's Go Lightly, and it's from Mario Party.
Oh, I didn't play Mario Party all that much.
It's
so.
it's the one where you push the sleds down and you have to race each other, and there's two on each.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you'll probably find it when we play Mario Party. So.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to look for the little girl who's apparently directly in front of me, but I can't see her.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm hidden in all the blackness. There she is. And she's found my wolf for me, and this is a cutscene for the wolf.
Well, there's the park you mentioned.
He is at the park. There was a sign near the path that just say have a park written on it. So I figured it would be the closest. It was
that a
sign.
double-headed teddy just
That was
then?
a double-headed teddy. And we all everyone on the farms assume this is a body in a bag.
Yeah.
But it just looks like an old rolled carpet, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, you can wrap people up in a rolled carpet.
Yeah, but
was that her wolf or just a random bloke?
That was her wolf.
Oh, okay.
But it isn't shaped like a body, that's the thing.
Well, it's not meant to, really, is it?
I suppose.
You're not meant to make it look obvious.
The bench plays an important part because you sit on it.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what benches are for.
Yeah.
There's such beauty in decay. Rust is lovelier than paint, though I doubt old age will happen to me. Okay.
Yeah, you tried.
And she walks funny to get the bear. But yes, two-headed bear.
Double-headed bear. You've unlocked a chair.
It was a chair we sat on earlier, if you remember.
Oh, right.
2 heads on 1 bear makes sense to me. Okay,
2 heads are better than 1.
that's true. And I was trying out everything to see if I could get any more quotes out of her,
Yeah.
but it didn't go too well. And I thought, oh, she'll get off the swing by herself.
Yeah.
No, you have to get her off yourself. But that doesn't spin when you go near it. That really annoyed me. It's like, I want to go on this one.
Yeah.
But yes, sitting by Lou Wolf.
Does he do anything?
Yeah, it just takes a while for the cutscene to enact. Now she gets to smoke like she always wanted.
Yeah.
But in this soundtrack, there's like the sound of revving engines and stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes you think maybe he's a biker.
Yeah.
It's pretty white to be in a
Yeah.
biker gang
He's
though.
very pale.
Yeah. His face is very albino.
Hmm.
But yeah, smoke always goes in one direction.
Hmm. You know, they've got to do something. haven't they?
Yeah, I think. Thank you very much, Telltale Games. It is a very good game. I do like it. But I just like making fun of logic because that's what we
Yeah.
do. That's what we do on the show.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have logic. Is that all that happens? They just sit there? He sits there staring off into the wind and she sort of stares at him, sort of.
I think she gets close to him. I'm not sure. But you can see everything move in the background as well, like leaves coming off
Yeah.
trees. They
Yeah,
paid
it's pretty good.
paid attention to detail. I like
Yeah.
it. But I don't know what's with the floor. It's all sparkly.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the first Harry Potter game for the PlayStation, if you ever played it. And you had to follow the unicorn.
Yeah,
You had to follow
yeah.
unicorn's blood.
No, I think that's the second game.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, but the first movie.
No, was the unicorn in the first movie?
Yeah, the unicorn blood, because they all get taken out with Draco and Harry and Hermione because with
Yeah.
what's his face and Hagrid.
Oh, I think it's Ron.
No, I meant like
No, the dog.
no, I don't.
Draco.
I'm on about the other person, the one who has Crookshanks, not Crookshanks, Mrs. Norris, the cat.
Oh, Mr. Filch,
Yeah, that's it. It was a lot.
the groundkeeper.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Well,
Hagrid's
Hagrid's
the
groundkeeper.
groundkeeper. Filch is he's like security or something. I don't know what he is, to be
The
honest.
bodyguard.
Yeah, he's yeah.
There's light coming through the trees and all the things popping on the screen, which I don't know what is. Squiggles.
Yeah.
Wait, squiggles. I quite like the music because it's quite an arty game. I didn't know parks were so dodgy. At least the ones around here are quite okay.
Well, I don't know, it depends who's there, but then again, our parks are really quite, boring.
Well, you know the one that looks like a giant spiderweb swing?
Yeah.
That got burnt and then rebuilt. I don't know who set it on fire, but
Well, assholes, obviously.
chaps, more
yeah,
likely.
yeah. Chavs are friggin'.
Oh, shank you, mate.
mm,
Yep. That was our wolf, called the Charming Wolf. And
he didn't come off as very charming, he just sort of sat there.
well, girls like Ruby
Think
like
she's
the
dead, what the hell?
She's not dead. Well, there is a theory that they all go there to Grandma's house to die, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
She's just laying on the floor, doing nothing whilst it's raining. I think it's raining, I can't tell.
It's raining. you do hear sounds of rain, but obviously you have to wait ages. Well, I thought I had to wait ages for her to wake up. I only have to press a button to wake her up.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Mm.
And we'll see what the house looks like in the next episode.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Wait,
awesome.
we've already been to Grandma's house.
No, that was the beginning to
Right,
to see
yeah.
to show you what it's like.
Right, this is Grandma's house once you've collected everything.
Yeah.
I see.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.